and there's still going to be more D2CLs between now and then, so they're going to be able to pick up more experience that way if they enter those kind of competitions, so they can, between again Tour 2 and 3, find a little bit more form. And I think that I can only guess, so this is only my opinion. Don't take it as gospel, anyone watching the stream, that because the Tour 2 bracket is being done here, like during the major, Crystal Maiden. I think that we might see Tour 3 a little bit sooner. Valve might have something up the sleeve that we get straight back into Tour 3 in step with Tour 3 of the rest of the regions.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This Crystal Maiden pick is weird, though. It's like she's inviting Storm to just jump on her every single fight.
Well,
like, they don't have a defensive support. IO is not gonna help.
I mean, do you really... Oh, never mind. They picked the Juggernaut and they ruined my joke. I was going to say, do you really need the support when you're going to be playing that carry Crystal Maiden? You're going to get the first item BKB, and you're going to be, buying... I don't even know what carry Crystal Maidens buy anymore.
I saw Gunnar play mid Crystal Maiden on stream yesterday.
Yeah? What did he go for?
5 seconds.
Just BKB
Okay.
and Aghanims. Was it Aghanims? I'm not even sure. Just BKB. Buy BKB on any hero. That's how you win games anyway. No, he bought the shard so he could move.
Yeah, so Shard lets you move during your ultimate, and the Aghanim Scepter makes heroes get frostbite applied to them. Yeah, if they take 3 shots of the freezing field, they get frostbitten.
Radiance ban.
It's been so long since I've seen a Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hero does. And one move, they pick up Lycan, so they're really doubling down on making sure that this poor Crystal Maiden is not gonna have any fun.
Yeah. I mean,
it feels so nice.
Quick as the Wolves of HYDRA. She's just not as fast as Lycan's Wolves or Lycan in wolf form. So
yeah, the Wolves of HYDRA have 280 movement speed, so it's not something to brag about, CM.
No, they must be some, let's call them pampered wolves, shall we say.
Yeah, it's gonna feel great to run away from a Lycan and then just get killed by all of the creeps. I feel like that's a similar story of what would happen if Crystal Maiden would go out getting killed by creeps.
Yeah, I mean, she's in the wrong colours, really. She should be in a little red hood in this game, particularly.
Radiance pick.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we already have a narrative for this game, so no matter how good the gameplay actually is, we're all winners here.
Apart from the team that lose the match. But yeah, no, you are right.
And the Crystal Maiden.
And the Crystal Maiden.
10
and
seconds to go.
The player that has to play the Crystal Maiden.
5 seconds.
So yeah, we see Underlord and Slaughter as our final 2 bans. So which offlaners are still gonna be left in the pool?
Oh gosh, yeah. What did we say? Night Stalker, Tidehunter? Okay.
I wouldn't have predicted Tide. I guess it does look quite good here. They're gonna struggle with killing him, because Lycan doesn't really do much to a Tide. Ench isn't known for the burst damage. Storm Spirit,
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, but this
looks
is
like quite a nice Tide game.
One move pickup. What could one move pick up in the lane for the overall? Are you looking for maybe like a Terrorblade? Is there anything that you think would be pretty good against? Because I mean, you're going to be coming up against the Juggernaut as well. So, would you go for something like a Phantom Lancer? What is the answer that one move want to be looking towards here?
You want to have a carry that's good in lane against Tide. So the options you mentioned, I think, are quite unlikely. Oh, and they do pick up the Morph this game. So we spoke about it being very good against Jug last game, and they didn't opt to go for it. But this game, it is gonna be the morph.
And who is it that Smiley Knight wants to morph into when he gets the chance on the other side of HYDRA? You know, does he want to be going for... Does he want to be picking up the puck for the hypermobility to combine with the hypermobility that's already built into the hero?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Puck for mobility or Jug for the healing void, and then if you need a TP cancel, you just get this CM.
Yeah, okay. Well, again, looking at these two lineups, HYDRA putting it all on the line here on one move, looking to make it a 2-0. If you got any favourites, you know, is there anyone you're looking at here that from either team going, they have a definite advantage? Apart from the Crystal Maiden, let's completely ignore the Crystal Maiden.
I wanted to say the team that doesn't have Crystal Maiden, but you made my life more difficult. Yeah, I do like this Storm plus Pugna, because while I do like the Puck, it's gonna be very hard for him to play, because he's like the only hero that can jump the backline, so no one can easily kill the Nether Ward.
Yeah.
And Nether Ward's actually quite difficult to deal with for a Puck.
Okay. Well, we are going to be
Because
getting
its spells,
into it.
you'll like cost a lot of mana. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just making my little intro. What you say is more important when it comes to the analysts, especially when the game's starting up. You know, there's not a lot going on, so it's going to be a start from. I mean, we're talking as well that you've got the Enchantress coming out. You're going to see the Lycan, like you say, with the creeps that's going to be going into the Helm of the Dominator, and there's not a lot really I see that's going to clear those off. The Juggernaut could go for... Okay, if you're Rari here, do you go for the Battle Fury?
Probably not. I feel like Jug Battle Fury has fallen out of favor a little bit.
Yeah.
You can build it if you're against like a Phantom Lancer or Chaos Knight, but I don't think it's very good here. I would prefer to see Maelstrom Manta or something like that.
Okay. Just because I'm like I say, I'm looking at one move's lineup. I'm seeing the Netherblast coming out. I'm seeing the Wolves, the Helm of the Dominator creeps, the Enchantress creeps, and I'm just seeing towers falling before. Like I'm seeing tier 3s being pushed at 15 minutes here in my mind.
Yeah, and it doesn't help when your tier 3 is getting pushed, and you have like a Voidstone, a Claymore, and a Broadsword.
Yeah. Ooh, they might find the Pugna. Tidehunter's not skilled anything up just yet, so he's not going to be going for the Gush right out of the gate. It's going to be taking some harass, but he still gets the rune. Yeah, it's going to be another 2 for 2. Smiling Knight moving himself across with Rari there on the safe lane, moving himself across. And how do you think... Okay, so let's take a look. It's going to be the Pugna moving over to the off lane, and there is the old combo from the Crystal Maiden Juggernaut, you know, where you get the frostbite into the spin coming out from Rari, and it was going back ages, but you know, you used to see a few first bloods that way. But is the Lycan just too survive? You know, is he too tanky to go down to that at the minute?
Oh no, I don't think so. I feel like with the next frostbite, they have some kill potential. I'm quite surprised he actually skilled up frostbite though. I feel like against Lycan, Crystal Nova is so much better. Like it's a similar like mana efficiency, but it's AoE, so hitting the wolves is so good. And even just hitting 2 heroes with it is very nice. It's such an efficient spell for that.
Well, let's see what they're going to be able to do with this frostbite at level 1. Even the wolves, again, just chasing her down, putting the pressure onto Kicked. So he's going to try and get him, but again, the slowdown. Does he want to go to the frostbite? The spin's going to be there now as well. Rari get in front with the body blocks. Is this going to be enough to get the first blood out of it? Afterlife, one more right click. It will be, and Kicked does pick it up. But, well, he's going to be trapped by the wolves. The frostbite does come through. Yeah, if the wolves didn't get him, the blast would have done. And Sayush, does he want to push on to Rari? Because, I mean, he doesn't really have the mana for another blast just yet. The stick charges might be enough, actually. So what can he do?
Not too much. Rari has mana for the healing word as well, and he has some 1 charges. This is one of the big advantages of starting with a 1. You can just save them for a clutch moment.
Yeah, and the salve comes out here as well from Kicked. Kicked moving over. He is level 2, so he's going to pick up that Crystal Nova at level 2 as well. So the AoE is going to be there. As well as just being able to... I like what he did before when he wasn't able to get in range of the heroes. Oh, they might be able to go for this now. And again, the spin comes out and Sayush doesn't have enough health to really survive through that spin. One more. Rari backs away a little bit. The tower wasn't aggroed onto him, but he backs away and Sayush is going to be able to get himself out of this. Alright, Rari maybe just getting the jitters over that commitment there. And not able to pick up the kill on Sayush. Going to be able to heal himself back up. The salves of Clarity's come out as well, so he's going to get some decent mana from this. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the other lanes.
Yeah.
So, in the mid lane, we've got Melojule up against Asgold, and the Storm Spirit is doing a decent job, but the puck is keeping pace, it looks like. And so how does this lane, is it just again another skill based thing, or you know, is there a direct advantage from either of these heroes?
I think it's slightly puck favored, but honestly Storm Spirit in lane is kinda dull. Because if it doesn't go well, he can just move to the easy camp and nothing changes for him.
Oh, the Vortex comes out. There's going to be the remnant there as well. Asgold didn't jump in time to the orb. He's going to be taking a lot for us. He even pops the Fairy Fire for this. Melojule only level 4, so he's not going to be able to carry on going with the ball lightning to catch up. But, meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Asgold, or back in the actual lane part of the lane, Asgold orbs himself right back in, comes in with the bottle charges as well. And
it's scary for a moment, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Nothing to wake you up like a little bit of in-game panic as ICQ. He's going to go for the 2 points into the Anchor Smash, 1 into the Kraken Shell, so nothing into the Gush just yet. No, that minus armor. But I mean, I suppose you don't have the biggest kill potential when your lane partner is the IO. So is that just going to be more about surviving and finding the extra farm with the Anchor Smash than trying to get a kill on tonight as well as the Enchantress here?
Yep, that's exactly it. I mean, Tide can just stay in lane for as long as he wants, with the level 2 Kraken Shell now too. Like, he's gonna out-heal all of the damage with just the regen that a Bracer and Mango provides.
Okay, well, yeah, you can see it here, Pantomime, he's only got level 1 in the impetus, he's trying to throw that out, and ICQ just completely shrugs it off. It's even going to be the tether in from Koval. They might try and do something with the orbs, but Koval doing damage to Smile Knight. Smile Knight, again, he's got the escape if he really needs it in the waveform, and the heals come through onto ICQ. So yeah, ICQ, like you say, he's just going to be fine in this lane. Moving right back down to the bottom lane, just to see, because Rari's getting low. So the salve is going to be there. No follow-up. And how does this go? Because once Sayush gets his level 6, and he's got the drain on it, and again, Kicked is slow anyway, does the Crystal Maiden just get drained to death as well?
Yep. The CM is gonna die in every single conceivable way. Maybe she's saving up for a Shadow Amulet right now. It's what Bane players do every once in a while. Just buy a Shadow Amulet and stand in weird places, and sometimes you get a really nice grip.
Well, Rory's going to be able to come in with the spin once again. He's only got the brown boots. Afterlife moving himself away with the no boots. And, well, at this point, Afterlife, he's got the Ring of Bass, he's got himself the buckler, you know, the tango's coming through as well. He is pretty damn strong. Kicked is going to be taking a lot of damage, though. They've got the root onto Sayush. Sayush with the Decrepify, so Rory's not going to be able to take the right clicks to finish the job. And both supports having to be real careful, they're backing themselves away. Pugner, he's going to wrap around, he's going to be able to pick up this rune. He's going to be able to pick up 2 runes because Crystal Maiden couldn't move off the lane. In fact, he might even see a courier from this as well. The amount of gold he just got in that 30-second period for his entire team.
Yeah, game-winning amounts.
It was a bit daft, you know.
Look at the gold graph, that's hilarious.
Where we found it, yeah, just a massive drop off the Knight top lane though. ICQ is going to be getting low. Well, the Tomato rotates in, and one more. Did he just stand and take this? It looks like he's going to be the body blocks, and it's going to be enough to get the kill on Smiling Knight. Yeah, he just stopped walking for a good few seconds there, and then once he thought, no, I actually can live. I'm going to live, and Phantom walks in with the Tomato. There's the body blocks, and well, unfortunately, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's the 1 point in Gush. Big mistake.
Game losing, honestly.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he was doing so well, and then he skilled Gush and instantly died.
The Wolves going to go after the healing ward, will be able to take it down. There's also a little bit of extra bonus gold. He does trade off a Wolf there, Afterlife, but going to be fine with that. Because Crystal Maiden...
Yeah, worth it.
Keep seeing the Arcane Aura orbs on the players, but he's only got the 1 level in it. So maybe just a bit of a visual bug though.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Didn't you see me waving?
So, from this
So,
now...
Jug, nothing in his buy yet.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, it's more than likely going to be the Maelstrom for Rari, right?
He
No?
has Radiance in his quick buy. Is this a meme?
I'm not too sure. Meanwhile, in the river, they're going to be able to get the kill onto Pantomime. Kick does go down, Sauge picks that one up. So, a support for a support. The stun from the Centaur. The Centaur will fade away anyway. Yeah, that's got to be... He's just having a joke around, right?
I don't think so. He even bought a Soul Ring. I feel like his farming tool is gonna be his spin. He has 0 points in crit as well.
Okay, so... What's the idea behind the Radiance then, if that's what he wants to go for?
It's magic damage against a team with decrep and really high armor and just pretty much immunity to Omni Slash. Because Pagana doesn't care. Storm can just jump away.
Speaking about Storm, he's going to be able to jump onto the
Ascol.
puck. Ascol can get himself out of this. It looks like there might still be enough damage. No, there's going to be the IO coming in with a tether. It's going to be able to get that regen off onto Ascol. And Ascol surviving by the skin of his teeth.
Dire's bottom tower.
His top lane. ICQ going to be taking some harass from Smile Knight. Smile Knight is level 7. And just for what you expect on a Morphin, you know, 3 points into the waveform, the 4 into the attribute shift here as well. So no real big shockers. It's going to be the Manta style.
Ooh, they catch Melojule. That's big.
Did they get him in there? Yeah.
CM, too strong. Please nerf. Ooh, are they gonna clean up the stack with Freezing Field?
I'm
No.
just looking. Yeah, I think it's just going to be Koval maybe goes for that double stack again. Does he have the timing for it as the Tidehunter's starting to move across? I think the Ancient was just blocked by one of the Ancient little Black Dragons, but they might be able to find out. Are they going to be able to go into the Enchantress here? It's going to be the rotation in once again. The Storm Spirit is going to dive now, and the Freezing Field does come through. It's going to be the Dream Call as well. Can he take down this Storm Spirit? It's going to be a whole load of damage. The Drain comes out, so it is going to be a 1-for-1 for now. Askel's going to get silenced. He's going to get pretty darn low, and that was the Morphlin taking the form of the Waning Rift. Taking the puck form with the Waning Rift to silence off and stop, and now the Relocate as well. So this is going to be the IO on the bottom lane as well. Looks like the Juggernaut's being chased down by the Lycan. We'll see how this ends in the top lane though. The tether comes away, but with the Pugna here in the drain, is it going to be enough? Because ICQ's standing right up to him. Let's flick to the bottom lane to see how this is going to go. Rari with the TP into the mid lane will survive through that.
Seen better days.
Albeit barely.
He did use the Soul Ring after the TP to get the healing ward out.
Radiant's bottom tower. ain't
So
afraid
it
to
wasn't as bad as it looked after the TP, but yeah, it was still pretty bad in lane.
And Askel does have his Witchblade now, so he's gonna be the designated defender of the bottom lane. So I don't think any other hero can really stay here,
Yeah.
aside from probably ICQ.
And Afterlife as well, he's getting close to the Helm of the Dominator coming through. It's just a recipe away, so it's still a big recipe. 975 gold there to come out for him. Top lane. Smiling Knight again, he's going to take some of the Koval's balls to his face, which, you know, isn't pleasant, but he's always going to be able to walk this one off. It looks like with the waveform as well, unless ICQ wants to commit the Ravage, which the Storm Spirit's close by as well, so there could be an instant zip zap in there to try and take down maybe the IO.
Probably don't want to risk that. But Rari, he's really going for this Radiance build.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that Wagamama would do on stream.
I mean, sometimes you do just have to go for something out of the ordinary to try and pull it out of the bag. Bottom lane, there's going to be the relocate in, but the Lycan, he's already got that wolf form off. Are they going to try and turn this one around because the relocate's going to take the 2 heroes out of it? The Ravagers come through. They might be able to go into the Lycan, even connects onto Saish here now as well, but they're going to be diving. Stones for it. Can they get it before the relocate goes off? They do get the kill onto the disco ball, and it looks like they might even be able to go even further. Lycan needs to get himself out of this though. The redrain comes out from the Pugna, and Saish trying to do the best he can. ICQ taking a lot of damage. Askel's trying to run himself away as well. Pantomim's going to be here. He's already used the enchant, so they're not going to be able to get these slows off, and now Melodule running out of mana, it looks like, as well.
There's a regen rune though, so it's gonna be all fine, and Hydra needs to be careful.
Let's see, yeah, okay, he's just going to use it to help him farm up, and does he dive? The Crystal Maiden gets seen this time. The Crystal Maiden, well, he's not going to be able to get anything off. He will just be killed off there as well. The Ghost comes through. Storm Spirit's going to be silenced up. Can he get himself away? Again, the Drain, the Breath of Life comes out from the Pugna. Do they want to try and turn this one around? Maybe Melodule. Again, not the healthiest in the world, but there is going to be the rotation from Smiling Eye. Afterlife's here as well. Meanwhile, this is going on. Pantomim just says, I'm going to be doing supporting things like taking a tier 1 tower in the mid lane, putting the pressure on. He will be taking out a lot of damage. Can he run himself away? 2 points into the Nature's Attendants. And the enchant slow as well onto Askel, so it looks like he is going to be able to get himself away.
No worries at all. At the same time, Rari is closing in on his relic,
Huzzah.
which is probably gonna surprise one move.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, the enemy Jug has his relic. What?
I mean, yeah, it's still going to be some decent damage coming through from the relic as well. Plus 60 damage. Oh, in the river though, the Dream Coil comes out. Can they do anything from this? There's not going to be a Ravage for the next 45 seconds, so it's already going to be the death of Caked, and it looks like they're going to be able to go even further now. They dive onto Asgold. Do they have the damage to take down Kobold too? It looks like Kobold is going to be the next sacrifice. I think he was in the middle of channeling out the relocate, but he just couldn't get himself out. The chase from Smiling Knight is going to be able to catch up that Asgold. There's going to be orbs flying everywhere. With the silence on, it's going to be the shapeshift coming through from Afterlife, trying to chase down. The waveform comes through as well. ICQ using that waveform, can he get himself back? The body blocks for the wolves, really good, but ICQ back towards the tier 2. Don't tempt it. Don't go back in on this here, ICQ. Just back yourself away.
Knight probably regretting not putting a point in Adaptive Strike now.
Well, does he pick one up at level 11? Let's see.
You need better. Yeah,
he
has
does.
it now.
And what did he pick up? He picked up the waveform range. So that is going to be quite nice for getting to the back lines, to get into something like, I don't know, let's say a Crystal Maiden. Who is 1, 5, and 2. So not the greatest start here for the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, already starting to feed like we expected. Hasn't really died to Lycan yet, mostly Storm.
Yeah, some big zip-zap dives in here from Melodule and that Ball Lightning, who's going to go first item BKB. I suppose...
No surprise.
Yeah, it stops the control coming through from the Frostbite and the Dream Coil. So a good item to pick up in that first one. I was always a bit iffy about Storm Spirits that go for the first item BKB, but in this particular match, you know, in this patch as well, you know, it does seem like a good item because you want to put a lot of your gold, like he has, in those null talismans that do a job. Oh, Pugna, Sayushi, is he going to be able to survive through this? The Drain's going to be there. Melodule's close as well. He's going to be able to pick up this. In fact, no. He doesn't even bother to try and save Sayushi. He dives and he gets the illusion rune and just says, you're on your own. So Sayushi, he does walk himself away, but Melodule, not the greatest help though.
So just 800 more gold, and Jug is gonna have his Radiant.
And the dive coming in, are they able to get it onto Kobold? Kobold, the Vortex comes back, and the puck immediately away. It looks like they don't want to dive further. So yeah, Asgold, he's away from that, but Kobold goes down once again, and both of these supports, 1, 3, and 2, onto the IO, not really having a massive impact here for HYDRA in this game. Not yet. So, oh, were we saying Juggernaut? He was close to, yeah, no, he is very close to picking up that Radiance.
He's been farming pretty slowly up to this point, so It's really gonna help him speed up a bit. Nice cheeky wolf block from Afterlife.
And
Radiant's bottom tower's
so, what is it you think? Oh, what's on the dragon scales on the ground? What does Rari then want to move into? You know, what helps him get his team back into this game in this second match? That let's take a look.
If you buy Radiance on an agility carry, you're legally obliged to buy Manta afterwards.
Okay.
And then, I don't know. I think we're past the point of trying to predict what he's gonna do.
Yeah, maybe he. I mean, looking at the items, what he might pick up the orchid next. You know,
Yeah,
go
sure.
in for that bloodthorn, because why not?
Yeah, it's no longer an int-only item. Might as well.
Yeah. The oh, are they gonna be able to go? They might be able to go into ICQ. Meljul, he's already using that BKB ICQ. He's holding that Ravage. He's not gonna pop it out just yet, but it looks like they're gonna try and get onto him. The relocate comes out, and it just gets him to the high ground. So not really a massive relocate, but enough to get him to safety. Waveform though, the back lines are they be able to go? They take down Kicked, and once again, Hydra find themselves 4 versus 5.
CM
Koval.
experience.
The relocate, he just immediately tethers himself back to ICQ. Do they want to go now? Because, I mean, the Ravage is still there. They can walk themselves in. Roshi is going to be spotted out. This attempt with the orb coming through from the puck. And ICQ, yeah, going to be walking himself in. The Dreamcall is going to be able to keep up 3 of them. And the Ravage now as well. The Storm Spirit, the BKB is down for the next 36 seconds. But, well, what else can they do in this fight? It's going to be the drive back onto Rari. Rari has that Radiance up, but there's a hell of a lot of magic damage. It's going to be the Omni Slash. It bounces around. It bounces onto the creeps. Are they going to be able to take anything from this? No. And now Smiling Knight, he's got the shift. He's going to be able to go into the Juggernaut's form. He gets that spin off, and ICQ is going to be the next target. It looks like they go. And he's going to try and hide himself in that gap in the Roche pit, but one more right click. It comes out from Afterlife. And they can just continue on the Roshan like nothing ever happened there.
It's so hard to fight a Lycan right now. Because he's basically 2 heroes because of the Helm of the Overlord. Because the normal big ancient creeps are already strong, but when you give them 80 extra damage, 12 armor, 4 mana regen and 8 armor, they get even stronger.
It is, yeah, and you can see that I think Smiling Knight got low, but the ancient ogre thingy-mabob, whose name I definitely know, tanked a couple of those
Right.
Omni Slashes, and you know, Smiling Knight was able to get the shift off and take down Rari.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. This ancient ice shaman can probably kill between 2 and 3 CMs
Show off.
in just a straight up battle.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
And yeah, so Smiling Knight,
Somebody iced the Dyer's
he's just going to continue. And look at the net worth wise, he's about 3k ahead of the Juggernaut.
Didn't you see me waving?
Oh, Ash Gold back lines. What were you even doing there?
I feel like once you start, you have a teammate who builds Radiance on Jug, it's a little bit tilting.
Yeah.
towers getting beat down.
Okay. It's not even going to be the Manta style, it's going to be the Sanj and Yasha into the Shard to come up with the Juggernaut next. Meljul gets the kill onto Koval, and yeah, so 16 to 5 at the minute. Hydra, as much as I've been singing their praises over the past couple of days, you know, one move, they're just coming in, they're making Hydra look, like I say, they're making them look like a level below how one move just play. And it's kind of funny that
Mid tower.
no flame onto the Wayfarer fellas, but obviously Gambit sitting in Division 2 last season, sitting in Division 2 this season. The Wayfarers came down from Division 1. They are out. They have to go through OQs. Meanwhile, one move, they're looking very solid, and they're looking like the team that's going to move into Division 1 here.
Yeah, pretty convincingly too.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, look at this. Pantomime just taunts him, Rari. He's going to use the shovel right in front of him. And now, well, that spin's going to be wearing off, but it looks like Smiling Knight, he doesn't want to overcommit. Doesn't know where everyone else is, so he doesn't want to be given up, even with the Aegis. You know, you don't want to be given that advantage up here. And Smiling Knight, it looks like he might
That
be
was
able to...
ICQ at the tier 3s. What is happening?
I don't know. Koval will go
Does he
down.
know this is the wrong base?
Yeah, this is not your base, ICQ.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. I think maybe
Just
looking.
Walked past.
Can't do nothing about the iron structures right now.
Sure. Maybe looking to find couriers or skip the creep wave, or I don't know.
Maybe he's looking for a good item build for his carry.
Best do something about
Yeah,
that bottom
maybe.
tower.
Let me know when you find it, ICQ.
Well, all he needs to do is look at the muffling, doesn't he?
Ah, true.
So,
That
once
looks
again, kicked, gonna be dived right. He's gonna be kicked when he's down as well here. The damage coming through, Meljul picks it up. And I think 8, 2, and 7, I wouldn't be surprised if 6 or 7 of these kills here for Meljul were just on kicked.
Yeah. Oh, feels pretty bad for HYDRA. They haven't lost yet, and the advantage isn't that big for one move. It's just the relative strength of the heroes as well. Like, this is one of the big peaks for Lycan, and they have no control at all for Storm Spirit, which is this really scary position to be in.
And I mean, if we take a look at the BKB, he's only used it once, and that was the fight just before they got Roshan as well. So Meljul, he's not even really felt threatened, I'd guess, since that fight broke out. And even the BKB, it was only to initiate onto the Tidehunter to make sure he wasn't ravaged. So it's, like I say, one move. Oh, look at this. He's just going to be going into the tier 3s as well. He's going to be able to find ICQs. He's going to be going getting that drag back. They just feel comfortable to do this.
Yeah, Knight just dove into tier 4s without vision all alone. Now he's gonna get healed back up to full by a Pugna.
He's not even going to need the Pugna. He's got that Aegis that expires in the next 28 seconds, so he can just wait for the full regen on that to come through.
Life is good for one move right now.
And Rari, he's already got the Asher, so he's going to be going back for the Sanj into the Shard. So the Shard, the extra attacks during the Blade Fury are going to be quite nice. But is it? You're looking at the Morphling. He just does expire, but he's got himself the Manta Style, he's got himself the Dragon Lance, he's got himself a Skadi now as well. You know, the net worth wise, he's about 5k ahead. How do you even get into to start thinking about killing this Morphling?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. The one plus, I guess, is that Morphling is kind of a hit or a miss hero. Where sometimes, even when you have like 20k net worth, you run up a high ground with like 1200 HP and get bursted by a support. So I guess they can hope for that one. If they get a good Ravage and then Puck just unloads all over him, they still have a good shot of killing him.
Yeah, and Puck not too far off the Sanj Kai here as well, so it's going to be extra magic damage, like you say. It's going to be extra survivability for the Puck. So it might not be too bad. This could be where it turns. Kicked. Yeah, this could be where it gets worse for Kick. This Kick gets dove, and once again, Meljul. That's going to be another kill in the collection here for Meljul.
Yeah, it feels so easy for one move. Every time they run into a hero, that hero dies.
So, it's going to be the TP to the outpost here now as well. It looks like one move. They are grouping up. Io and Rari are close by, and Koval, well, he's going to be quick on his fingers to save the Juggernaut. If he gets into trouble, Rari, though, does have that spin. There's going to be the dive into the backline. In fact, it looks like it's going to be the Io that's the one that needs saving. Rari, he's going to try and go with the spin, but can he go even further? Because Meljul has that BKB. It's going to wear off the back lines. ICQ could be chased down. Where's that Vortex? 1 second. He's going to get the drag back, and now they can go into ICQ. ICQ, no chance here. Just turned into sushi for the Wolf.
And that was without Morphling damage even. Just the Lycan and the Storm.
Yeah, and I mean, Roche, 53 seconds at least away. This is, again, it's just the map control coming out for one move that how's it? Hydra can't break out of this. No matter what they try, they just seem to get the pick off. And like you say, the Storm Spirit dive to the backlines, the Pugna damage coming through on the drains. It's just, they just go for the supports. They go for that. It might not even be the supports here. Kick is going to show maybe the Sacrificial Lamb. Frostbite just come out, but there's going to be the Force Staff and Melojule. Oh, in the trees, they might go the wrong way. Rory's still going to be spotted out. Do they have it? It's going to be the Omni Slots coming through. Dreamcoil's going to be there as well, but Melojule with the BKB is going to dive right back into 3. The Freezing Field is going to be there, but Melojule just cleans up once again. Koval's going to go down. Kick shortly follows, and Rory, he's not got any spells left. He's going to be using that spin, going to try and go for the TP, but the damage, it's going to be way too much. 25 to 5, 13k net worth lead here. One move didn't even lose anyone in that last fight, and it's going to be 3 heroes without buybacks, and they're just going to be able to step up one move onto the tier 3s at 27 minutes. Big Ravage in.
Ravage.
Yeah, I think that was just a, congrats. We're going to GG out, but he just wanted to get a good 4-5 man Ravage off just the once.
I guess it's just a formality at this point.
Yeah. Gotta pad those stats, Get the charms or whatever they are. Get those extra numbers there.
Let's look at the fantasy points.
Kicks. Yeah, it's just, he even buys back into this. He might try and fight, but 2 racks down. Knight. The spin comes out, so he's still in the Juggernaut's form. And this is kind of like last chance saloon coming out from Hydra, because again, everybody apart from the mana on one move, everybody looking pretty darn good. Roshan, a minute and 47, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer one. The only upside is Hydra still have a tier 2 tower on the top lane. ICQ needs to be careful just in case. Well, the Storm Spirit's not there, so no dives in. But yeah, this is one move looking incredibly dominant in this second game. In this series overall as well.
Right, Hydra, they have good vision. They don't have Ravage.
No. Don't have an Omni
So they're
Slash.
sitting in trees, but yeah.
Those just come back up. But what can they do? I mean, again, the Wolves are going to scout this out as well. We're going to see all 3 heroes. There's going to be the dive in. They're going to be able to go on to the Enchantress. Enchantress, though, these might not even go down. ICQ gets dragged back. The spin comes out. So they do get the kill into Pantomime. But Rory, the spin is going to be wearing off any second now. And the dive, the damage, it's going to be way too much. He gets the Omni Slash off. But how long can he survive? Smile Knight's just going to stand and wait. He just says, okay, you do your damage to me. And once you come out of it, I'm going to take you down. Dive in, ICQ onto Knight. BKB here from Knight. And ICQ just tries to wall himself away. But the GG comes out. Hydra. It's tough for them. Again, they looked really good up until this point, but again, they've been together less than a week, so hopefully the guys don't get disheartened. They can definitely push through in Division 2 next season as well. But congratulations here to One Move. They just looked the step above in this series. They took it 2-0, 31 to 7, and a 22k net worth lead. They move on to Division 1, looking to set in their eyes, half on maybe the next TI qualifiers. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, well-deserved victory. They just looked like the better team. So I look forward to seeing them in Division 1 next season.
Yeah, and that is going to be it for us today. I believe it's going to be Kmart and yourself tomorrow on the, I want to say, the grand finals of the lower bracket?
I think so.
And then Hurry Freak on the match before with Kmart.
Oh no, we swapped that one around.
Oh, okay. So you're on the next one. Well, okay, you're gonna be able to follow through. See how this goes, right off the bat. But that is it for me, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. Wingblade, once again, thank you for casting with me, because it's always a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for having me.
Okay, guys, that is going to be it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time you go live. Don't forget to tune in to the finals of the Eastern European Division 2 bracket tomorrow to see how this all ends. I know I'll be watching.